Welcome to the European Circle Report. Last Wednesday, the EU Commission presented its half-yearly monitoring report over the situation of justice and administrative reforms in Romania and Bulgaria. The report sharply criticized Romania as still no significant legislative decisions have been implemented for reform in the law and order situation. The progress report has been overshadowed by a political power struggle in the country. The reforms in the country are being delayed due to the current situation. Moreover, the faith in Romania's will for reform has been profoundly affected, José Manuel Barroso said last Wednesday. Since long, the power struggle is being carried out between the Social Democrat Prime Minister Victor Ponta and the civilian President Traian Băsescu. The former state attorney Ponta joined the Social Democratic Party (PSD) in early May and since then has been trying to push out the president with the help of decrees. At the start of July, Băsescu was removed from his office. The final decision will be taken on 29th July through a referendum. The head of state is being criticized for having restricted the power of the Constitutional Court. Many Romanians see the current events as a coup of overthrow the government. They hope for support from the EU, and the report is being seen as a sign for constitutionality and against corruption. The power struggle started with a fight at the start of June. The bone of contention was that who will represent Romania at an EU summit in Brussels. The Constitutional Court decided that President Băsescu should undertake the duty. This was, however, ignored by Prime Minister Ponta with the aid of a decree. Ruling through decrees is nothing new in Romania. Nevertheless, it is being used in excess during Ponta's reign. The EU has been criticizing such form of governance since long, but to no avail. The Romanian journalist and historian Ovidiu Pecican describes the current situation as hopeless, as the power struggle is in clique and none of them has the rightfulness and will fight till the end of their political position. Yet the actual reason for the power struggle for which Ponta and his partymen are contending is different. The former PSD leader and Prime Minister Adrian Năstase is seen as Ponta's political mentor. Năstase is, however, sitting in jail since mid-June on charges of illegal party financing. Observers see Năstase imprisonment as the real reason for Ponta's power struggle. Ponta wants to stop the reform in the national laws under all circumstances so that such arrest could be prevented in the future. However, the public decision remains to be seen in the referendum on 29th July. On Tuesday last week, the EU Commission decided the necessary measures for the completion of European Research Area. The requirements will serve as a model for the member states. The head of states and governments concluded that the deadline for the realization of a domestic market for research and innovation to be 2014. The European Research Area will create more transparency and competitiveness. This concretely means that researchers, research institutes as well as companies will be allowed to switch from one country to the other within Europe without difficulty. Furthermore, collaboration between member states will be strengthened. The EU Commissioner for Research, Innovation and Science, Geoghegan-Quinn, described the European Research Area as urgently necessary. In current times of economic crisis, none of the member states can afford to ignore its knowledge base. The steps taken by the EU Commission include gender equality as well as an improved exchange and transfer of scientific knowledge. Especially the digital exchange will give the researchers more access to scientific publications. Furthermore, the Commission called the completion of the European Research Area as an important step towards the strived change in the EU to an innovation union. An increased investment in research and science is inevitable for growth and production of new knowledge and efficiency. In its absence, there will be neither growth nor work. That was the report for this week. Goodbye till next time.